I can see why. I mean, a last-second winner like that in front of the away, and it was special in the Merseyside derby. What's it been like in the dressing room there?
It was fulfillment. We fought a lot. It was a difficult game. We played against a strong team, offensively, defensively. They didn't concede a lot of goals. So for us, it was about getting the win, and it shows our mentality. In the times that sometimes in the game is a bit harder, we go there, we fight, and in the end, they have the 3 points, which is important to keep the momentum going.
You had loads of chances in the game. Mo Salah didn't have too many, but how important was his assist for your goal?
It shows his quality. He can assist and he can score, and even during the game, he was speaking to try and get the connection. And sometimes it's games like this that you try and it doesn't immediately get in, but we work a lot also in just staying calm and playing our game. In the end, we know that we have a lot of quality offensively. So yeah, the hard work paid off.
A big hug from the manager afterwards. What did he say? Because you go to the top of the table now, and I guess whatever you do this season, you'll look back on today as it could well be a key win.
Yeah, I think he told us that we played a good game, and he was happy. Like the whole dressing room, the fans, we came with. Eventually, it happened. Even though during the game we had tough moments, but that's what we do it for. All the hard work during the week you put in, and then eventually it manifests. So we're very happy.
Well played today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It felt significant. How significant? Is that what champions do?
It is, yeah, it absolutely is. I mean, Glenn mentioned earlier on in the show, this title run could be decided by 1 or 2 points. Well, you think there's 2 points gained in the blink of an eye? It could be absolutely massive come the end of the season. And the 2 managers that we've just spoken about, Tuchel and Pep Guardiola, what a body blow to them. Because you know you're watching the telly and you're thinking, right, you know, they've dropped 2 points, and then all of a sudden it's taken away from you. Those are the moments, I think, lots of teams can go and win 3-4-0, but the 1-0s are the ones that define the season.
We've spoken all day about squads and personnel. Divock Origi, Liverpool have played 15 Premier League games this season. He's come off the bench in only 3 of them. He's now scored in 2 of them. He doesn't have much to do, but when he does it, it's significant.
Yeah, and to be fair, it's a credit to him, you know, because all strikers want to play, you know, and most strikers need games, they need time, they need confidence and some flair and you know, and they need opportunities and stuff like that. But I think he must prepare so well, because obviously, look, no one wants to be on the bench. And he clearly prepares well, even though he's not starting, and he shows that when he comes off, because you know, it's easy for the guys to sulk or, you know, complain or, you know, go and knock on a manager's door, but he seems to get his head down and prepare himself the same way, and when he comes off the bench, he's ready to take his chance.
Yeah, it's not a record he'll want, but this was his 100th substitute appearance for Liverpool, and he got the all-important goal. They kept going right to the death.
Yeah, they did, and they can't lose the ball there and then go and concede.
Suffice to say, the Liverpool bench there knew how important that goal was, and when we come back, we will hear from Jurgen Klopp. We'll also round up hugely important goals, particularly for Newcastle and for the 2nd time in a week for Brighton at St Mary's.
Today it will not, obviously doesn't click properly, but we had to fight, and we fought actually, and so all good. And then you get the deserved goal in the last minute. Pretty much, it's absolutely outstanding.
So Divock Origi wins it for Liverpool at the top of the table. At the bottom, Newcastle under Eddie Howe are off and running thanks to Callum Wilson's strike in the first half that Burnley were a little bit upset about at the time.
Eddie, I imagine you've been visualising this moment, haven't you, since you agreed to take the job on? So how good does it feel to finally have that first victory?
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling. I thought, again, the supporters at the end, wow, incredible. And the reception they've given us all the way through, even in some difficult results, has been exceptional. So today I was just so pleased for them, really, that we were able to get the win that we desperately needed. And it gives everybody a huge lift.
What impressed you the most? Because I imagine it was satisfying on so many different levels, but to see out a slender lead, especially after what happened midweek, how impressed were you with that?
Yeah, I think what impressed me the most, I don't think we started the game particularly well. I was disappointed with the first 20 minutes, but I thought we got a lot better as the game went on. The last period of the game was always going to be, with the fact that we haven't won for so long, always going to be nervy. I thought we dealt with it pretty well. I mean, obviously the offside goal, I don't know how tight that was, but that was a dangerous moment for us. But I thought when we went to 5 at the back, we looked a bit more solid towards the end. So I was really pleased with the defensive display, and the clean sheet's a massive bonus for us.
Huge win and a huge day for Newcastle. Now Southampton thought they got back to winning ways as well. They were at home to Brighton, only to be pegged back late on, having taken the lead through